everyone, and welcome to the morning show. Good morning, Andy.
Good day.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. On what will be a hot day and potentially stormy. Right now, 70 degrees. Our predicted high is 90, and yesterday's high 86. Showers and thunderstorms possible this afternoon, and we could see heavy rainfall and strong winds.
I hope we don't.
Because
I like to play golf this time of year. Sometimes when it's really hot like that, the rain doesn't come.
Yeah.
It breaks up.
Well, this one, there's quite a bit of confidence by the Weather Service.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry about that. And the heat, we're going to have hot weather the rest of the week until the weekend, but not as bad as Phoenix. In Maricopa County yesterday, the burn unit at the Arizona Burn Center, every one of the 45 beds in the burn center occupied.
Jeez.
1/3 of the patients are people who fell and burned themselves on the ground.
That's insane.
Yes.
We're close. I can't remember what city.
They fell on the ground.
It was 120 degrees. The highest on record ever recorded in our country is 128. I mean, isn't that scary?
And you can see how it could happen.
Brandon, have you ever been to the equator?
Equator?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
I think that's how hot it is.
That guy's got not only burned hands, but potentially dislocated knee.
I will say his hair looks very nice because if I was outside in that type of heat, my hair would be sweaty.
The animal hospital's dogs, when they're walking on the pavement, they're burning their paws. It's that hot.
Yeah.
So hopefully they get some relief, but it's looking like the month will go down as the hottest ever.
Hottest ever in the world's history. And you were here for it. Let's look at our outside conditions. Our hometown. It looks like Canada's involved today. Canada is sweeping the state.
Yep. Although the Eagle people have not issued an air quality alert.
Really?
Yet. No.
Huh, I'll be darned.
Yesterday, yes.
Which way is that?
Today, no.
That's facing east toward Ann Arbor.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
It could be the humidity in the haze as well as the smoke, but it's not clear skies. That's for sure.
I just hope it doesn't rain. We should probably talk a little college football.
College football.
Yeah, Jim Harbaugh.
Your friend, Jim Harbaugh.
My good friend. We didn't go out for burgers that day, but we could have, and it wouldn't have been illegal.
That's the infraction. He bought burgers out of his
The
own pocket.
infraction, this is the infraction. It's like,
It wasn't so much that he bought the burgers, he lied about it.
he's got a much bigger head than me.
With the NIL, where athletes, amateur athletes can get boatloads of money, I think that particular regulation needs to go away.
And I don't think he meant to lie about it.
No, he was under pressure. You know, when you're under pressure, you lie.
Well, I mean, it's not just that, but like I was talking to Brandon yesterday. Have you ever heard him talk? Like, he doesn't even know what's going on.
No, he really doesn't know what's going on.
Not related to the burgers.
He won't be able to coach against these powerhouses: East Carolina, UNLV, Bowling Green, and Rutgers.
Your nephew went to East Carolina.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Very much. I don't know what their team mascot is. Pirates. Yeah, Pirates. Also in college football news, Florida A&M has indefinitely suspended all of their football activities due to an unauthorized music video in the locker room. So.
It was racy. Have you seen it?
I have not
Yes.
seen it, but I would like to see it.
It's racy.
Yeah, it's really hard to keep track of all the stuff that's going on. Plus, you talked about with the NIL, now we have a little bit more disposable income to go arrange some of these things that are happening.
Other football news: Damar Hamlin might not make it out of training camp.
Really?
The Bills might cut him. Yeah. He's number 2 on the depth chart.
Well, if he does get cut, someone will pick him up, and if he doesn't end up pursuing football down the line, he'll make a great speaker and be able to impact people, I
Yes.
think, throughout his the rest of his career. That
Well,
was-
you know, there's probably a lot of his friends and family that think after that cardiac incident a year ago that he maybe should move into a different career.
Yeah, it's
You know, if you were LeBron James, as his dad, I would say, Bronny, maybe we'd not do this.
well, I mean, I don't know what I would feel, but yeah, I'm
You
sure
don't
they're
know.
having some conversations,
Yeah.
trying to figure out what is it that went wrong. So yeah, it's scary, very, very scary. So
Mm-hmm.
cardiac arrest is when the heart actually just
Stops.
stops and you have to, essentially more serious than a heart attack. Does that make sense? Kind of.
I think they're both right up
They
there.
are, but it's instant. You know, cardiac
Yeah, it's-
arrest, instant.
You're down.
So, and yeah, that's scary. So, anxious to hear. Hopefully, he's okay. USC had a player collapse on the court last year, similar situation, and he did end up coming back to return in, I believe, 15 or so games. So,
Yeah. Your mom and some of her lady friends went to Barbie yesterday and their reviews.
well, here's the deal. I don't know my mom's review because I haven't talked to her, but the other three gals, they told Facebook.
Oh,
And I'm going to tell you what they said. They said, not good. Don't go. No, it's not a kid's movie is what I was told. And the plot, right over the head. So if you think you're going to dress up all these little girls with their Barbies and go into the movie theater, it's not.
your mom hated it, and she said Ryan Gosling should be afraid to show his face.
Really?
Yes.
Good. Good. He should be afraid. No, I'm not. This is just something we won't see. I know, Brandon, you're not going to go see this with your family.
Well,
So.
not now. I was looking forward to it.
Yeah. Speaking of your mom and I went to the kickoff to the Walk to End Alzheimer's this morning.
Nice.
At Nevermore Decor Store. The event has been set for October 14th, a Saturday morning, and they kicked off the walk this morning with a little breakfast hosted by Briston and Amanda at Nevermore Decor Store with everything bagels and pastries. Very good.
Love.
Thanks for
pastries.
hosting. Oh,
very
and
nice.
Briston was making mimosas.
Was he really?
8 a.m.
I run into
mimosas.
Briston 5 times a week. He's wearing that FootJoy golf shirt that I keep complimenting him on.
Yes, yeah. yeah,
No one
very
invited
nice.
me down for the mimosas this morning. I don't like to have mimosas before the show.
No. Today, the Small Business Summit, Jackson Small Business Resource Fair, supporting Southside development efforts. That's happening from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at 49 South, and all are welcome to attend. A lot of businesses will be there trying to connect, helping businesses succeed, and you can be part of that.
MIS is ready to welcome fans for the Firekeepers Casino 400, and Michigan's own Eric Jones will be here. MIS offering a special Eric Jones experience. You can buy tickets mispeedway.com. There's a meet and greet. Get a chance to see Michigan's own Eric Jones. We're also giving away tickets on our Facebook page all week. So check it out. Check out our Facebook page. We gave away some yesterday. The question was so simple yesterday. It was, just tell us one of your favorite memories. Do you know what my favorite memory is?
No.
Well, it was picking up cans after a race that I volunteered on for our AAU basketball team. We worked the big boys at MIS, and we took all the cans, took them home to your house, and they
I
were all
remember that. They were Ohio cans.
yeah, you thought we were rich for a minute. Bart thought we were rich and we were going to get a new VCR. But we ended up having to throw most of those cans away. I think
were
I
no
tried
good?
going to Polly's and returning them, and no, it
No.
just doesn't work.
Oh, you did try, though.
I did try.
My favorite MIS memory was years and years ago when I was at the radio station. I was pressed into action to call the IROC race live.
Oh my God.
I know nothing about, and then nothing about. And it turns out the IROC cars are identically prepared. They all look the same. And they're different colors, but between orange, red, pink, light red. I mean, you couldn't tell the difference. But the saving grace was the press box in those days. Winston Cup sponsored the racing series, so the whole press box was full of Winston cigarettes and beer for the media. So
cool.
it was just, you couldn't see out the press box.
Winston makes a lot of different styles of cigarettes.
They do. They had them all there.
Do you remember when it was the Winston Cup? Gosh.
It was. Winston Cup, and they had Winston ashtrays, it was everything.
Yep.
It was amazing. Yeah. No one won the Mega Millions last night. The jackpot now goes to $910 million.
Jaylen Brown won the Mega Millions.
He did.
Have you seen what these athletes are being paid?
Yeah,
No?
it's insane.
Yeah, the latest, Jaylen Brown Celtics, 5-year, $304 million. That's $60.7 million a year. It's like $1 million a game.
Well, you
He's
know
not
what?
the best player on the
You know
team.
who's paying for this? Your
The
cable.
Boston taxpayers.
We are, the cable consumer is paying for it.
Well, I don't know who would pay anyone or $305 million to be the second best player on a basketball team in the NBA.
Jeopardy is in jeopardy. Season 40 is approaching, and because of the strike, the producers were so they're going to, because they don't have writers, they were going to use old questions.
I could write this show. Are you kidding me?
They were going to use old questions, and there was a big. So all the people participating in Tournament Champions said, "No, I'm not coming on that show." And Mayim Bialik, she said, "I'm not doing the show when there's a strike." And Ken said, "Well, maybe I guess I shouldn't either."
I've had just about enough of Ken and Mayim for today. So
Okay, that's it.
yeah. We've got a wonderful show. I'm going to ask you today. Who's on the show today?
Well, we have the president, the head executive director of Michigan Works Southeast, Shamar Heron. He's up next, and the morning show continues after this.
The secret is out. Jackson is a great place to live, work, and raise a family. We are people with community pride, school spirit, and deep roots. The secret is out. Jackson has great parks, home to some of the best golf in the country, and boasts more lakes than you can count. With unique, locally owned shops and restaurants, we have a little something for everyone. Hey Jackson, the secret is out. The Heather Herndon team with Howard Hanna Real Estate Services, serving the Jackson community since 2005.
At Hometown Heating, Cooling, and More, we know how important family is. That's why we've been a family-owned and operated business since 2009. As an authorized Daikin dealer, we're dedicated to providing the best heating and cooling services for your family's comfort. So, don't sweat the heat or shiver in the cold. Let our family keep yours cozy all year long.
The Green Market at Henry Ford and its many vendors want to thank our wonderful patrons for their many years of support. And we look forward to seeing you all again soon in the lot across Michigan Avenue from Henry Ford Health. The Green Market, providing you and your family with healthy, fresh food. Family owned and operated, make professional tree care your choice when it comes to your property. Our certified arborists will examine your landscape and handle all your trimming and maintenance needs. From tree removal to tree trimming and stump grinding to lot clearing, PTC gets the job done. Professional Tree Care is proud to serve members of the Jackson community using cutting edge equipment, and your satisfaction is our guarantee. Visit us online at ptcjackson.com or call 517-499-2820.
Collins Brothers Floor Covering has been serving the Jackson community for over 80 years. We specialize in residential and commercial projects and offer a full range of flooring materials from carpet to luxury vinyl. With endless colors, styles, and patterns to choose from, we can complement the look of any room. Quality products at the best value and customer satisfaction are guaranteed when you choose Collins Brothers Floor Covering. Contact Collins Brothers Floor Covering and see how we can personalize your project today.
Summer is here, and it's almost time for the American One Credit Union Summer Car Sale. Shop more than 300 vehicles with local dealers August 16th through the 19th at the Westwood Mall in Jackson. When you finance with American One during the sale, you'll receive 2 entries to win a $5,000 auto loan paydown, a $100 gas card from your dealership, and so much more. For full details, visit AmericanOneCU.org. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Our show today is brought to you by the Cascades Manor, located in the beautiful 465-acre Cascades Falls Park. They are now booking for weddings and events, banquet rooms for all sizes. Show today also brought to you by Ace Roofing for roofing repairs and the jobs you can't get done. Give Ace Roofing a call. One more thing. Tomorrow, patio party at Ella Sharp. And it is $25 for non-members, $10 for seniors and children, and our journey back to the 1940s. Tribute artist Gary Sacco. Tomorrow at the Ella.
Joining us now is the Executive Director of Michigan Works Southeast, Shamar Heron. Good morning, Shamar.
Hey, Bart, good morning. Good morning, guys. Thank you for having me. You know, this is always a pleasure, but now it's like I'm looking at a duo here that's hard to beat, man. You guys are looking good this morning.
Thank you.
Well, we've got some big news. You're on the move.
Yep. So in our Washtenaw Center, it is time for us to find new space. We've done so. We're excited about it. We're thankful because it's going to afford us more infrastructure. That's one of the byproducts of being through the COVID era. We learned we needed a little more space for people to spread out and get their work done. So the current location, there was a couple things that didn't afford us those opportunities, but this new one, we're really excited to get in there later this month.
Great. Well, congratulations. The job market, of course, is in the news almost every day.
Yeah, man.
People can't find people. There's all kinds of discussions as to what's going on. What is your take on that situation?
Great question, right? So the job market is hot right now. The problem is the labor force, right? So if you look at the unemployment numbers, they're relatively low.
Yeah.
But the labor force is maxed out. So those who are looking for employment can find it. That's essentially what's happening. What we need to do in a state that's seeing double-decade population decline, we need talent, we need people, we need hands. And I always say there's only 2 ways to do that. It's either through importing it, and so where immigration is at right now, I think that's going to be hard to do right now. But then you got to grow it. Right, and so that's where Michigan Works Southeast is focused right now, is on growing the talent that we have right here. So I'll give you a prime example if you don't mind.
Sure.
All right, so we do summer youth employment in several of our counties, right? We take high schoolers, we pair them with local business, and before we do that, we give them executive skills. We used to call them soft skills, but we also are talking about VCRs earlier, so we're aging ourselves. So we take those young people and help them gather skills, right, before they hit the work site. And one of the ways we do that is through a paid work experience. So right here in Jackson County, you all have 11 young people working in various positions throughout the county. Some are with government, some are with us as an employer, right? And so we're able to show them. The young lady works with our accounting team. She's going to college to study accounting, and so that's one of the examples that we can give. It's a paid work experience for our young people. They get the experience, go back to college, get different internships to lead them on their career pathway. Remember, we don't talk about jobs here, we talk about careers.
And there are so many great careers in Michigan and Southeast Michigan. We have a lot of manufacturers and companies that do want to, I think, move to Michigan, but the talent isn't quite there. But we have seen a lot of local manufacturers invest with training and things like that. What industry do you see as kind of the next one that's going to be hard to fill?
So this is my sweet spot here. Outside of young people, this next topic I'm going to bring up is where I've just really started to geek out over the last 3 years, and it's called Industry 4.0. Okay. Right? Either one of you heard of it? Yep. So right across the street, we got Lean Rocket Lab, who's already immersed in that work, or some people know it as the Internet of Things, right? So now we have all of these positions around mobility. Whether it's electric vehicle, electrification of vehicles, whether it's the infrastructure that needs to come along. If there was an area I think we needed to focus on, that would be it. So your manufacturing community here is doing an amazing job, and then you got groups like JAMA who's supporting them, right? But now we need to just broaden that scope a little bit and make sure that we are talking about the jobs of today and tomorrow. It's not coming down the pipeline, it's here. So how do we start to just open up that pipeline a little bit more? And one of the ways, again, are those work experiences.
I think if well, you did. You had work experience because you worked when you were younger, but yeah, some of those soft skills or executive skills, that's all on the job training, and as important as some of your other day-to-day work in businesses, as you come to find out.
You're absolutely right, because if you're not showing up to work, it's hard to do it, right? You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. That's right? If you don't know how to communicate effectively, that's going to be an issue in the workspace. Whether you're an executive or you're at an entry-level position, you know, there's some things that we need to make sure our workers have as they enter the workspace.
So we've hired quite a few people here at JTV through Michigan Work Southeast, and you're like the #1 employment agency.
I knew see, Martin, that's why I keep coming back here, man. We're #1.
You're a trustworthy source in our state. I think people see your logo, see your work, and they trust.
Well, I mean, prime example, we set a goal, an organizational goal of making sure 5,000 people last year got hired. You can see by the graphic, we exceeded that goal. So I'm very proud of the work that my teammates do every day. Like me, I'm just here for my dash and good looks, okay? They are the ones who are doing an amazing job, not only here in Jackson, but in our other 4 counties. We've got dedicated individuals to this work, and we are heck bent on making sure that we continue to spread the word about what we can do and who we are, not only for career seekers, but for our business community and our adult learners.
Been hearing a lot of unusual ways that people are being interviewed and how they're looking for jobs. A lot of it is being done on Zoom. I talked to some people that are getting ready for Liam. Did an interview
Zoom interview,
on Zoom.
Yeah.
So with the things that have changed during the pandemic, are there are you having to teach people new things as part of that soft skill, executive skills package?
Absolutely, and so, you know, online virtual etiquette is one of them, right? What's in your background? What do you have on? Are you looking into the camera? It emulates looking into someone's eyes. So those are new things that we had to teach. You know, posture is always important. Articulation is always key. But now when you're online, you have to tell some people, no, you do have to cut your camera on. You can't interview with a black screen.
Sometimes I think that's probably harder than a face-to-face.
Well, because sometimes grandma's in the background in her house coat.
Well, I mean, you just never know. No, I mean, when you're meeting people, first impressions, right? Big things. Hard to get a first impression sometimes on the small screen, so you really have to have some confidence.
I'll agree. Not only confidence, you also have to stay focused.
Right.
This is an opportunity for you only get that first impression, right? And so now's the opportunity for you to put your best foot forward. And if your cat jumps on your shoulder, that might be an unforgettable moment.
Now, as an employer, would it be okay to ask someone you're interviewing to pick up the computer and walk you around the house, see how you live?
That'd be an interesting employment tactic, but I have to go check my equal opportunity laws on that one.
Probably not.
Well, there's some things people do, you know. I know of someone that they go and check the person's car while they're being interviewed.
Oh, wow. Well, they better keep that quiet. That's
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. We
So-
don't do that.
So what do we have in Jackson? Any job fairs or anything coming up?
Great question. Here is a fantastic answer. Yes.
Okay.
Tomorrow it's the back to school jam here downtown from I think it's 3 to 7 right downtown here in Jackson. And so keeping with that youth sort of vein, we want to make sure the community knows that we'll be there as a sponsor, helping out and making sure that our young people have the tools they need to be successful in school.
That's great.
Yep. I also want to shout out Henry Ford, Allegiance. They were fantastic in hosting a job fair. 216 people showed up, and more than half of them are going to work in the CNA field. So what an exciting time here in Jackson. You guys are just awesome and really doing a great service to the community.
Yeah, that's one of those areas where they're challenged to find professionals for healthcare.
Yep, so that's it. If Industry 4.0 and all things the internet and tech is one, I'd say healthcare is 1A, right?
For sure.
It is absolutely, well, it's integrated, right? You can do both. If you want to be in the IT space, there's all sorts of creative manufacturing that's happening. So there's that crossover and that blend. So those two are hand in hand at this point. I've had a virtual visit with my doctor.
Yeah.
Speaking of interviews,
Right.
right? Just tell them, why I have tennis elbow, because my wife keeps kicking my butt. She's got a bad slice, right? So I get to call them up and say, Doc,
Can you
give
get
me some
out of it?
tennis tips.
You trying to
you
get
get
out of
out
the
of-
tennis? Are you trying to get a pass on tennis? You're getting beat that bad?
No. I'm going to keep working.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do. You spoke about enjoying golf. So I'm picking up new hobbies, right? That's part of lifelong
For sure.
learning,
Yeah.
working different parts of your brain. So
Yeah.
whether it's tennis or golf, they both are causing me the ability to stop thinking about work for a few
That is
minutes.
good. And that's important for everyone.
Yep.
Now, in a virtual doctor's visit, do they make you go get on the scale?
Phew. No, and thank God they don't.
I'm glad they don't.
So how's your summer been going?
Going fantastic, man. It's been beautiful. I
Yeah.
know a lot of my colleagues, we want 90-degree days. Oh, it needs to be hotter. Those last week was picturesque for me.
Yeah, it was nice.
Nice and cool. You don't have to cut the air on, no higher than 85. That's my kind of summer right there.
Well, I got bad news for you. End of the week's looking.
Yeah, I mean, right now it's smoking.
Yeah.
It's pretty warm out there. So,
Yeah.
but I enjoy it. We got a couple trips planned. Like I said, once a week golf, once a week tennis. So I'm just trying
Nice.
to do new things.
Very good.
Keep these joints moving, man.
Nice. Oh, I understand you collect coasters. Here's the JTV
Oh, wow. Who told you that?
coaster kit. You did.
Oh, okay.
Well, there you go. That's
Funny enough, you're a great listener, Bart. I got to start paying attention, man.
Thanks for coming in, Shamar.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Thank
Good
you.
to see you.
All right,
Great
thanks
to see
again.
you.
Shamar Heron, Executive Director of Michigan Works Southeast. More of the morning show after this.
The Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill has something for everyone. They offer a large menu with a variety of meals to choose from, including many Middle Eastern options, along with the everyday favorites. Enjoy live music and dancing, pool table, huge bar and large banquet hall, perfect for your next gathering, wedding reception, graduation party, and more. And don't miss Sunday brunch, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Experience a great night out at the Enchanted Forest Bar and Grill, located at 3705 Ann Arbor Road in Jackson.
Our new Express Oil Changes and More building has been a huge success. Not only do we have the best oil change prices, we top off fluids and do a 33-point inspection. All while you enjoy fresh-baked cookies, coffee, and popcorn in our new lounge. This month is our Jeep Freedom Day sales event with special pricing on all new Jeeps. Stop out to Extreme Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Jackson, just off I-94 exit 141, or online at extremedodge.com.
Kelly Express Marts are conveniently located throughout South Central Michigan with convenient hours of operation. We pride ourselves on our fast and friendly service to get you going on your way. We're here when you need us. Full service and fully stocked stores, fresh hot premium coffee, and cappuccino. All Kelly Express Marts are staffed with friendly, knowledgeable people committed to providing the highest level of service. Kelly Express Mart.
At Total Landscaping, we take care of the projects that homeowners can't. From softscape work including planting and trimming, to more extensive hardscape projects like steps, patios, and retaining walls, Total Landscaping has you covered. Our forestry division can take on large projects from golf courses to farms to residential lot clearing. For the last 30 years, Total Landscaping has served Jackson with fair and honest pricing, reliability, and industry-leading quality and customer service. Give us a call at 517-764-3626 to begin your next project today. TotalLandscapingInc.com.
Food Truck Tuesday is, it just happened. Do we have another one?
It was yesterday.
Oh, it was yesterday, I'm sorry. Today's show is brought to you by Vermeulen's Home Furnishings, now in their third generation of being family owned and operated. They pride themselves on offering high quality, name brand furniture at affordable prices. Thank you to Vermeulen's for helping us bring you today's show.
There's that fly. It was here Monday.
Is it back?
It's the same one.
Huh. Do you want to get rid of it?
Our next guest is the host of JTV's Speed and Shine, and also Vice President of Operations at America's Preferred Home Warranty, Mike Sadler. Hi, Mike.
Hey, how are you?
How you doing?
Good. It's morning.
Love your show.
Thanks.
Love it, love it. Speed and Shine. Tell us a little bit about Speed and Shine.
You know, it's something that I've had a dream to do for a couple years, and you guys have helped me make that happen. And we go out and talk to your everyday person about their love for cars. We've been going to museums, car events, met a lot of great people, you know, and interviewed people that I never thought I would be able to. So it's been fantastic. And we got a lot to do still.
Yeah.
We really do.
This week alone.
That's right.
Yeah, I mean, we're really lucky. Rick Koblinski, you know, local car guy and collector, has a very rare car, the Forecasta, which was built by Daryl Starbird back in, there it is, yeah, in the 60s. And it's a bubble car, which are rare enough. That car has won numerous awards through the years, and he graciously is allowing us to display it during the car show Friday night out in front of the station.
Yeah, we're excited. There'll be a tent. We'll have the car. We'll be getting you signed up to subscribe to Speed and Shine on YouTube. You'll get to meet some people. It's going to be fun. The car shows down here are, I mean, they're all, I mean, how do you describe them? They're ridiculous for a town our size.
They are, and some of the cars that show up are just spectacular. Mm-hmm. The amount of work and effort and how, you know, the fit and the finish is just unimaginable.
Yeah.
Right? We are, you know, Michigan is the motor state, right?
That's right.
So we lead the way.
That's right.
Oh, we've had this car show for so many years that it's just grown and grown, and it's become really, for a lot of people, a destination for car owners. They're coming from all over the Midwest. And then, of course, people come from all over to see them.
Okay. We just need people to pray for no rain.
Yes, no rain, no rain, no rain.
Because apparently classic and antique cars will melt.
Well, you just don't want to.
It's, you know, it's a lot of effort, you know.
Yeah.
You get your car cleaned and you get it rained on, and if you really enjoy your car, it's another 4 hours of cleaning.
So you can follow Speed and Shine on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, of course, website, of course, watch on JTV. What type of content will folks see if they're following Speed and Shine on social media?
Well, you know, our Facebook is Reels. We go around and I film a lot of cars, and we've grown an audience around the world, over 60,000
awesome.
people who tune in to see stuff every day. YouTube gives us a mix of everything. It's a mix of our episodes, car interviews, me trying to fix the Maverick. I don't know if you've been following. Oh, I've been sanding Bondo like you wouldn't believe. You put it on, you sand most of it off. It's a terrible process.
I envy you car guys and the work you do. It's amazing, and I'm jealous. I wish I had a nice classic car, but again, if something happened to it, I would have to call you, and you don't want to work on my car, you want to work on your own car.
It's true, but we like to help each other out. I brought you guys, we just got our new shirts, so I
nice.
brought you each a shirt there with
Perfect.
our logo on there.
That's great.
Awesome.
We'll have those for sale Friday night
Awesome.
if anybody's interested.
Yeah,
So,
cool. Perfect.
yeah.
We actually have a clip
We do.
Oh,
from
good.
Speed and Shine. Let's take a look.
My name is Mike Sadler, and I've spent my life with cars. Whether it's sand dunes and drag strips, museums, car shows, even the backyard garage, I'm always on the lookout for Speed and Shine.
Me and my wife are big fan of the Munsters. She's going to be jealous that she didn't get to see that in person. So that Dragula being number one, that was probably used in the show.
100%.
Wow.
That was used in the show. It came out in 1964. After the show, they made a movie called Munsters Go Home.
Yep.
Which was featured with Fred Gwynn, which was Herman, racing it. And after that, it kind of retired.
Normally, you're discouraged from sitting in the cars here at the Gilmore Car Museum, but this one they encourage you to. Lucky, this thing is awesome. You
Thank
did
you
this
very much.
yourself?
Yes. Well, I didn't do the body. There was a couple of gentlemen out of Idaho that chopped up the body, did a really nice job on it. I just saw a lot of potential with it, and it was kind of bare bones. It didn't have all the jewelry on it, but
you know, as long as I live, I'll be telling people about my friend Brent, who, you know, built a boat car, and we went for a ride today, and it actually felt like you were riding a boat, even though you were on the road.
So cool. Mike, I see a lot of history. Thought came to mind, what about the next generations? Are they as into the cars as your generation?
I think so.
Okay.
And I'm not scared of electric cars, right? You know, I think that if a kid is going to take his electric car, the first thing he's going to do is going to make it go faster. And that's all part of it. I embrace it.
Yeah.
I embrace it. And I think Robert Downey Jr. has a current thing where he's showing him putting electric motors in classic cars. There's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Well, in addition to hosting Speed and Shine, Mike is also Vice President of Operations at America's Preferred Home Warranty, headquartered right here in Jackson. And I understand APHW just received a prestigious award.
Yeah, earlier this spring, we were awarded the coveted Customer Service Award from the Stevie Awards. And luckily, me and my wife got to go to Vegas and accept this award. It was a really big honor. Our team did an amazing job for their COVID response, and that's what we were awarded, our outstanding COVID response.
Awesome. And we're pretty lucky to have this national company headquartered right here in Jackson.
Yes, we are.
Pretty significant to the economy in many ways, but primarily the number of people you employ.
Yes, we employ quite a few people. We're always hiring. We're looking for people. So if anyone's interested, check us out online. And we like to give back to the community. We got Relay for Life Friday, right? And I think we're the title sponsor.
Again, yes.
And our team does an amazing job. I'm very proud of them raising money.
If someone's got a classic car they'd like to show you or show Speed and Shine, what's the best way to get a hold of you?
info@speedandshine.com.
Okay. Anything you're looking for in particular?
Anything.
Anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's interesting.
Okay.
I like how you find the really unique, like that Mickey Mouse car and the bubble car. those Futurama type cars.
Those are cool.
Yeah.
What was your first car?
71 Chevelle. Right? It
Me,
was
98 Ford Contour.
I remember that. Right.
Me, 74 Ford Pinto. I loved it.
Yeah, they're good cars. They're hard to find at a car show. They're few and far between.
And you brought Hot Rod magazine.
Yeah, I've been reading these older ones. They're pretty interesting. They're written in a different style, and the word they use is, from this is 1961. And what's really cool is there's ads in the back where people are selling their hot rods, and they literally give their name and address.
Isn't that funny?
Could you imagine to this day putting out a national publication your name and address
of where you're selling your $200,000 car?
Swing by and take a look. Margie and I will give you a nice tea while you browse.
What's your dream car?
Oh my gosh. Well, Ford GT, but I'm not a football star or anything like that to get that. But it's a '66 Shelby GT 350 white with a blue stripe.
Oof.
I know.
I'll keep my eye out for you.
I keep buying that ticket.
Like a '69 Mustang, I think. That sound about right?
Good one.
Yeah. Or a 96 Corvette.
I had my dream car I rolled it. It was a Jeep CJ in 75. But those things roll really easy.
You rolled it on 94 on the exit?
No, it was at University of Vermont next to Patrick Gymnasium. There's a big hill. And I thought I could make it.
Oh.
Yeah, oh well.
A lot of Jeeps end up, rolled over on their side. I grew up, my dad had a Jeep. He drag raced it, pulling contests. We had a basement full of Jeep parts. So, I was a Jeep kid.
Yeah, they're fun. The doors came off, the windshield went down.
And
played Army.
I'm sure it was fun. Yeah.
All right, be sure and come downtown to see Speed and Shine, filming live in front of JTV during Cruise Night. Meet Mike Sadler, get a Speed and Shine t-shirt, and see Rick Klebinski's Bubble Car. That's Friday in downtown Jackson. Mike, great to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Great to be here.
Thanks, Mike.
Yep.
Mike Sadler from Speed and Shine. From cars to buses, the morning show continues next.
The Hobbit Place is now open for sales of fresh flowers. You'll see the difference in our selection, which we cultivate with care. Visit us today at The Hobbit Place.
Gilbert Chocolates has been a Jackson tradition for over 120 years. We've built a reputation for quality gourmet chocolate that you can taste in every bite. Handcrafted and made fresh right here in Jackson. Enjoy a variety of fudge, chocolates, truffles, and more. Create your own gold box or gift basket. Visit us at our new location inside Briarwood Mall in Ann Arbor, as well as Jackson Crossing and our factory location in downtown Jackson. Gilbert Chocolates. We are the sweet soul of Jackson.
Want freedom from pests? Patriot Pest Control can help. Fast service and free quotes. Request your free quote at patriotpestcontrol.co or call 740-5115.
The Commonwealth Commerce Center has it all. Meeting rooms or event spaces for small and large groups with service by a friendly and attentive staff who will make sure your experience is worry-free. Office space of any size can be designed to suit your needs. Conference Center catering and plenty of parking, conveniently located in downtown Jackson, Michigan. For more information about leasing or rentals, visit CommonwealthCommerce.com or call 517-784-0059.
The American Cancer Society Relay for Life is happening this Friday and Saturday. Starts at 4 o'clock. If you'd like to donate, visit relayforlife.org/Jackson County MI or show up and join the fun. And that is happening this weekend. Friday starts at 4 o'clock at Ella Sharp. On Sunday, Grand River is having a backyard barbecue event. Should be a wonderful time. Sadie Bass and Jason Cross performing live. Sunday Fun Day, 12 p.m. to 8 on July 30th. There'll also be a cornhole tournament with Dad Bod Baggers, and that starts at noon. And that's Sunday.
Should be a great day.
Yeah.
Jackson Area Transportation Authority has for transportation the cooling centers during these days with 90 degrees or hotter temperatures. Keep that in mind. And you've been on the bus.
I have been on the bus.
Yes. Jennifer and Andy took a ride on the brand new bus. Let's go along.
It's an exciting day for me. I get to do something I've always wanted to do since I was a little kid, ride the bus. And I'm with Angie Kane, Operations Manager. And I don't get to just ride any bus.
No, you get to ride a brand new bus.
Tell me about this new bus.
We just received it a couple of months ago, and it's out on the road. It has the new Quantum self-wheelchair in it. It has the cab for the driver. All the annunciations. It's just a great bus to get on. Low floor.
Are riders starting to favor that bus over the other ones?
Yeah, they like the newer buses. Not a lot of noise.
What's it like driving this new bus compared to some of maybe the older rigs that you had 23 years ago?
A lot smoother.
Yeah.
Easy wheel handling. Easier for a wheelchair to board and for us to lock them down. So it's a lot different. It's a flat floor. We used to have stairs that we had to go up the steps, which would make it a little difficult for people. So it's senior friendly, regular friendly.
Yeah, I'm excited. Any advice for myself on taking a bus trip today?
No, just sit down and have a good time. Enjoy the cool air. It's hot enough out here.
Oh, I know it is. Now, I know we're not supposed to do this, but I have a friend I want to pick up. Can we do that? Can we make a quick little stop, please?
Sure, we will. For
right.
you.
Thank you. Let's do it. Angie, this bus is very air conditioned and comfortable, easy to get on. This one has all the bells and whistles.
Yes, it does.
Talk to Antoine. He seems like he likes driving this better than some of the other buses, but I'm amazed at how much space you have in here. How many does this seat?
It seats between 32 and 34.
That's amazing. It's awesome. This is it's like one of those Disney buses, only more comfortable.
We also have standing, where they can stand behind the standing line if we get to.
And no step, just
no step.
Smooth.
Just smooth.
I see you guys even let Pat O'Dowd ride the bus.
Yes, we do.
That's very nice. Is he doing a good job for you?
He's doing an excellent job with the community and bringing people in.
All right, I told Antoine that we had to stop and pick up one of my friends.
Yes.
Do you think he'll do it?
I'm sure he will.
All right, let's see if we can see if she's waiting. Oh my gosh. No, that she's getting on the wrong bus.
Oh, no. Tell her to get off, Antoine.
Antoine, tell her that's the wrong bus. And if anyone needed a ride today, it would be this person.
All right.
Hey!
Fancy meeting you here.
How are you?
This is like in style.
Come on in. So, have you ever been picked up like that?
I have not. This is like riding in style.
Yeah, what do you think?
Nice, cool, smooth ride. This is actually very cool.
So, this loop, now where are we going?
We're going, this is the Lansing Ave run, so we will be stopping at Kroger's. We will be going to the Jackson crossing in the back, hitting Target and down by the Secretary of State, coming back out and making our way down Argyle to Cheyenne Apartments.
I gotta believe that Target has to be a very popular stop. Yeah.
Of course it is.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it is.
Secretary of State too.
Oh yeah, I bet that's a big one too.
You know, I haven't renewed my license.
What?
Yeah, and my birthday's in May. I was surprised that there's 2 levels. It feels like a Disney bus.
It feels just like the Magic Express. I love that you have the handicap accessibility, nice wide aisles, plenty of room for everybody to sit. And off to our right, we have the American One Event Center here at the Jackson County Fairgrounds. This is about to be the happeningest place in town.
Did you ever work at an amusement park, or were you ever a tour guide?
Yes, actually, it's funny
Really?
you would say that. Yes, we used to, as cheerleaders, we used to clean the toilets at the Lenawee County Fair as a fundraiser. And there might have been an incident on a golf cart.
Really?
But there are no incidents on the Jackson City buses.
Your daughter Katie's here with us today. Katie, now I know your mom has a propensity. Oh, no, you can stay right here, sir. No, your mom has a propensity to use her phone while she's driving. Are you trying to keep an eye out for her and make sure that doesn't happen?
You know what? I am trying. I keep an eye out for her.
What do you say to her?
Get off your phone, Mom, please.
And those are going to be rules you're going to have to follow one day, right? Okay. Have you ever been on a city bus?
I have not.
What do you think so far?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, it's not a bad way to get around, right?
No.
Have you done anything on any social media since you've been on the bus yet to let your friends know that you're here?
I haven't. I haven't even been on my phone yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good girl.
Are you thinking about maybe doing a post?
Yeah, for sure.
Jump on and promote the Jackson Area Transit Authority.
How much do I have to pay you to be in one of your posts?
Nothing. I'm not famous or anything. I wish I was.
Pat, you've ridden the bus a lot. You've ridden the bus a lot now that you've been working at JATA. What are some of the things that you found, or that you didn't really realize about JATA and its customers?
We're everywhere, right? So no matter what location or what service you need a ride to, we have a mode of transportation, whether it's city buses, Rides to Wellness, our Reserve a Ride program. We've got bike racks on the front of the bus.
I noticed 2 bike racks.
Two bike racks on every bus. We've got free Wi-Fi on every bus. So, Jen, if you need to do a little bit
Oh
of
my
work.
gosh. So my car has been my office for the last 13 years. I mean, I think I'm moving in.
$1.50 a ride.
Serious?
Can't beat it. $1 for students.
Nice.
75 cents for handicapped individuals.
So if Jennifer's out at a bus stop, she comes on the bus, what does she need to do?
Put $1.50 in the fare box. We still use the old-fashioned fare boxes. They went to digital at one time, but the shape of roads, it caused some problems for the electronics.
Yeah.
So it makes more sense for us. So if you don't have a bus pass, you can buy monthly bus passes. I think we sell them by the 10-pack too. If you don't have that, cash will do.
I'm glad we're doing this so that people that don't know about it, don't know all of the great options, what wonderful equipment they've got, that they will learn about it today and hopefully jump on the bus, because this is pretty styling, right?
Yeah, it is sweet. And security, a big feature too. There's 7 cameras, and that's safety for both the drivers, the outside, and the passengers. So you're safe on board. And then what's the name of the equipment system?
This is a Gillick 35-foot bus, and then we have a Q-Straint system for the handicapped passengers. Is that what you were asking?
That's what I meant. I'm sorry.
I'm delighted by your knowledge and the stats of the vehicle.
This bus was purchased before I got here, so all I have to do is the wrap-up paperwork. We have 2 more just like it. One that's Michigan Wolverines themed, and one that was supposed to be Michigan State, but it's more black and white, not green.
Okay.
But yeah, so the next round of buses, I'll be in charge as long as Mike still has me employed.
Katie, we are approaching one of the old Hot and Now sites from the 90s, right? Early 90s Hot and Now. It's up on the right. Tell me if you can guess which building it is, was the old Hot and Now.
It might have your mom's face on it right now. And there
It's for sale. You can lease it by calling you. I did not know that.
Yes, that was quite, if you really didn't know that, that was very ironic.
No, I
yes.
didn't, so.
That old Hot Now building was converted into office space quite some time ago, and it's actually quite the hot commodity. There are people that want to come invest and build empires right here in Jackson. We're leaving Kroger, and you just educated me about the Shop and Ride program. So if I go grocery shopping at Kroger, I've taken the bus, I've spent $20, what could happen?
Yeah, so you'll just take your receipt up to the service center and they'll give you 2 bus vouchers.
The service center in Kroger?
In Kroger's, and they'll give you 2 bus vouchers. Amazing community partners, Kroger's and Polly's offers this service as well because they understand that there's food deserts in Jackson, right? There's
Yes.
places that don't have access to fresh and affordable food.
Yep.
So JADA and our grocery partners decided that we have to bring the food to them.
Yes.
Bring them to the food.
Yes.
So just a great program. A lot of customers take advantage of it. A lot of riders take advantage of it and get that free ride.
I'm sitting here with Edward on this nice, cool, comfortable bus.
Yeah.
Do you take the bus every day?
Just about every day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What routes?
It varies from day to day.
Okay.
Where I have to be, that's where I take the bus. So.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just like riding around town.
Yeah.
Yeah, another thing is that they offer these, the monthly passes.
Oh, it's a senior, what is it? A senior reduced pass.
Yeah, I get the reduced fare card.
Okay.
And the bus fare, regular bus fare is $1.50.
Okay.
That takes that $1.50 and turns it into 75 cents.
Oh, nice.
These here are $54.
Okay.
All I have to show that reduced fare card, it turns it into 27.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
So it makes it very affordable.
It makes it very affordable.
Nice. What do you think of the new bus?
I like it. It's about time, like I said.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What do you like most about it?
Ride's good, for one thing. That's all I can say.
I'll tell you, today it's 88 degrees outside. How does it feel in here?
It feels good. It's comfortable.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Where are you heading?
Home,
Yeah, where'd you come from?
First Street.
First Street?
Yes.
Just hanging out?
No, I had to come out and pick up a prescription and pick up a few things.
Are you staying out of trouble, Sylvester?
Always.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I don't do that.
I know I need to get my license done. Angie telling me I need to work on my fitness. Now I need to go to Planet Fitness, so they've opened. But this area, I do need to get my life in order. This area is really coming alive. A couple new restaurants. This is going to probably provide some more riders to this route, don't you think?
Exactly, and that's exactly what we want. Bring them on.
Talk a little bit about maybe some unique things that the riders use the bus for. Maybe it's just one thing here and there. Maybe they go visit a family member.
Yes, they use the bus to go visit family members. They go to the grocery store to shop, as you mentioned, the pharmacy, and just taking a ride just to be cool. Our transfer center is a cooling station, along with some other ones in town, so that's just what they love to do. And then they meet their friends and just have a nice time and go to lunch.
You forget you're on a bus when you're on the bus.
Yes, you do.
You're relaxing, riding around, being driven in style. It's fun. Thank you, girls.
Yeah, thank you. Have fun.
See ya. And that's it. We rode the bus. Thanks to everyone at JADA, and thanks especially to Antoine for driving us so smoothly. Thanks for watching. That's all for today's show. Thanks for joining us. Later today on your show at 1 o'clock, Maurice Imhoff with the Civil War Muster, Travis Marlowe, Taylor Wilcox from Wilcox Lawn and Landscaping.
Oh, nice.
A visit with Experience Jackson out to Lowry's Little Flock Farm, and the COO of GRB, Bryce Davenport. That's all at 1 o'clock. We'll see you then.